stop. Hey everybody, I haven't been on in a while. I've been in and out of the hospital with infections. Yay me. And I just recently started to paint. I was trying to upload the video of me painting my flamingo today, but I don't know what's going on. Sometimes technology really messes with me because I'm, old school. Paper, pen, it's kind of boring, I know. But I just want to tell you that I visualized a meditation that I wanted to share with you because I've been so sick and in and out of the hospital. I thought, you know what? Because of all the stress of the weather and everyone's under the ice right now, people need to go into their still place at least once a day. And that's your meditation time. Close your eyes, relax, breathe into it. And then I want you to visualize this amazing gift from Yeshua. Is Jesus' real name, by the way. So if I say Yeshua, you know who I'm talking about. So the energy of Yeshua, the frequency he came in on, was to show us how to be amazing humans so that we could transcend this physical reality and break out of this reincarnation cycle. Not what the church said. But so what is really important that I have figured out is stilling your heart, calming your mind, visualizing health, abundance, wealth, love, all those good things coming to you. And what I did was I put it all into, I don't know if you're familiar with the goddess Hathor from Egypt. She healed people with sound frequency technology, and they made her look like a cow because of the Milky Way. So milk was the way that she represented this motherly milk and the goddess and healing. So what I thought I would do is, in my stillness, when I calm my heart and my mind, go into that place where I can visualize this white milky substance, like just coating my whole body. And it's warm, it's comfortable, don't stress you can't breathe, you can breathe. It's just the white milky substance goes all through your body. Now here's the beautiful thing. We all have trauma, we all have guilt, shame, situations we wish you would have dealt with, and you hold yourself accountable and you have trouble forgiving yourself. But in this state of relaxation, when the milk is going around your body and coating your body, I want you to visualize the milk going into your cracks. Now your cracks are your shame, your guilt, your trauma, and your sadness. Because we don't want to vibrate at that low frequency. That low frequency is a calling to the universe. Oh, she's sad again. Bring her more sad things. The universe responds to your frequency by giving you more of what you're focused on. So if you focus on shame and guilt of the past, sadness of what's happened to you, your trauma, anything negative, it's going to send you more. It's going to send you more because it loves you. It wants you to, if you're vibrating at that frequency, the universe goes, oh, okay, let's send her more of that. That's what she sends to focus on. So we're going to just send her more of that. Well, you don't want that. So this meditation is to put you in a state of calm. And when this milky substance goes around you, I want you to feel that high ascended master like Yeshua was, his frequency of love and joy, and all that milky substance is going to go in your cracks. All your shame, all your guilt, it's going to get filled in with this beautiful white milky substance. And what it did for me, I had some amazing results. I literally felt weights come off me. Like all the heaviness I carry around, all the crying I do whenever I tell my story, all that seemed to like go into this like peaceful, calm, like it wasn't there anymore. And the more I do the white milky meditation, the better I feel. And I even took it a step further the other day. Do you know how the Japanese, when they break a one of those china mugs, like they're sipping tea and they have a crack in it. You know what they do? They put gold in the crack to make it look pretty. And I thought about that and I thought, what if in my white milky substance that goes around my body, what if the milk goes in my cracks, but what if I put gold in my cracks? It's such a high vibrational frequency, gold is. And I thought that would really heal all the trauma and the sadness and all that and really add a little bit more to it. So I was imagining, I was even going to paint it like me in my body and all white, like marble almost, and then gold cracks through it. Doesn't that sound cool? Yeah, I know I'm weird, but what I'm trying to do is, because I've had such a hard time, when people say, let it go? Oh, yeah, like that's easy, right? Your brain's going to replay it. You're going to fixate on it. The stuff's going to come up in your mind. You're going to say, I remember, that really hurt, and then you're going to talk about it. And then there you are in the same frequency. And so what I was trying to do was say, what would make me heal from my sadness, heal from my trauma, heal from my brain going into that. And that's the other thing we have to work on, okay? Once we've gone through and coated yourself in the white and reached out for the joy and allowed yourself to let go of all the pain, all your cracks are filled. The white is just like healing your body. That milk is just healing everything. And what it's doing is it's changing your frequency to higher. And then you're feeling love and joy. And you're out of your sorrow. You're out of your story. You're out of your trauma. And then you can feel much lighter and happier. But here's the thing. When you walk away and you're doing your thing and you're going on your business and the meditation was, a few hours ago or whatever, sometimes your mind puts in it those little events that you're ashamed of or you haven't forgiven yourself all the way for. And it'll play them in your mind. It'll be real. It'll be right there. Now, the thing that I've learned is that this is where you, as a human in your sovereign space with your boundaries up, you say to your mind, I don't live there anymore. I don't want to think about that. That's not who I am. That was not my happiest moment. I refuse to succumb to the feelings, the frequencies, the low vibrational shame and guilt that you're trying to bring on. Because I really believe that there's good and bad in the universe. If you know about Gnostic teachings and the archons and the demiurge, they literally roam the earth. That's why everybody's like, the earth is full of demons. Well, it is. But here's the thing. You can make yourself bulletproof against those lower vibrations by the meditations that I'm telling you about, like the milky white healing substance, reaching out to Yeshua and your spirit guides when you're having anxiety, to asking them to calm your situation, that you just want peace and love. And all this happens in meditation. But when you're out in the world and you're consciously working things and your mind starts to go dark, you have to take control. You have to tell your mind, I'm not going to think about that right now. That is not who I am. That's who I was. I made a mistake and I'm a better person because of it, and I refuse to go back to that memory. And you kick it out. You have to take control of your mind and don't let that lesser, smaller mind come in and try to give you a memory that hurts. You don't allow it. So not only are you being putting yourself into affirmations, I'm amazing, affirmations, I want the best for the world, I'm healing the world one person at a time, whatever your affirmations are, and say them every day and believe it and feel that energy of, yes, I'm amazing, but you have to put yourself in that mindset, but you also have to guard against the negativity. because it's alive and well and it wants your soul. It wants you to be sad. It wants you to vibrate at a lower frequency so that it survives. See, it's so weak. It only has those creepy little thoughts to make you feel bad, of making you feel bad. That's its power. That's what it wants. That's where its happy spot is. Oh, I'm going to mess with this person. No, you're not. The thing is, what I'm trying to encourage my audience, you guys, to do, the things that I have learned is that when you feed that negative, your life takes on that negative. Then the universe keeps sending you negativity, right? Like I said. So when you stop the voice, you take control, you say, I'm not that person anymore, I've forgiven myself, and I only want positive thoughts to come into my mind, you're literally shutting down the dark entity spirit that is around and wants to take over you. So take your power back. Be in control of your own life and stop blaming others. I know I've said that on a bunch of different videos, but the thing about blaming others, it feels good, right? Because it's not my fault, it's their fault. But at the end of the day, you drew that energy to you. The ex-husband I had that tried to destroy me, I drew that energy to me. And what did I do? In my healed state, I said he was one of my best teachers. That's changing the mindset of what I went through, instead of going, he did this to me, he did this to me, that's the way I am, that's why I have PTSD with relationships and blah, blah, blah. And I've said these things. I mean, I literally have said these things. But at the end of the day, what you need to do is change the story. Say, he was one of my best teachers. I no longer need to learn those lessons because I learned them with him. And now I am attracting a healthy human into my life. And I am a better person because of what I went through. That takes the power back into yourself. You take responsibility for yourself and you start to project an image of self-confidence. And you're telling the universe, I am now ready for a healthy relationship, and that's all I will accept in my life. I won't accept another person like him. And then look out, maybe I'll attract somebody, who knows. The thing about it, what's really great, and what I try to tell you guys, is to be bulletproof. Like, if you're needy and you want a relationship and you want and you're praying, God, send me this, I want it. That energy is never going to bring you abundance. I'm just here to say, abundance only comes when you are grateful for all that God's given you, all the beauty in your life, all the beautiful lessons, all the beautiful things, all the beautiful people that are in your life. And when you send that gratitude out to Yeshua, or the creator of everything, they go, ooh, look at this grateful human. This grateful human is literally putting out abundant energy and asking for more of the same. And so that's what I'm encouraging you to do. Never pray, I need, I want, please help me. No, don't ever do that. Don't ever pray like that. Because you're literally putting out into the universe, I'm lacking, I'm not enough, I'm not good enough. And the universe will go, oh, she's lacking, not good enough. Let's send her more of that. You see what I'm saying? The universe is literally reflecting your energy. So if you put out the energy of, I'm so grateful, I'm so blessed, I literally am so proud of myself, and the people around me are so amazing, and my life is amazing. Think of all the amazing things. You're alive. I have a roof over my head. I'm in a warm house right now. I have beautiful animals, and I've been putting castor oil on my dog's cyst instead of getting it drained by the vet. It's shrinking. So I always go natural, guys. That's why I'm doing Vital Health. And you can go to Vital Health. I have to put my link up somewhere. But I have my own store. But my goal is to heal people, to get them on a trajectory where they're detoxing their body. They're putting good things in their body. The supplements can be read by the body instead of these store-bought crap you just poop out. But it's super important to get good nutrients in you. And unfortunately, our food's polluted. And that's why I do Vital Health, because I supplement with things that my body can utilize, because I got the kidney disease going on and the dialysis going on and the infections going on. So there are things you can do that will supplement and strengthen your body so that you can avoid this stuff. And that's literally what I'm working on right now. I realize that I haven't been taking enough of it. So I'm about to double dose myself with all these delicious supplements. But message me if you want my link to my shop, and let's get you healthy. And what happens when you feed your body the good nutrients, your brain changes, your body changes. All of a sudden your aches and pains go away. All of a sudden you're happier. Like, I'm serious, you guys. The more you take care of your body you've been given, the better your life is going to be. Even your mental health will get better. And they've been working on clearing out diabetes and cancer and fibromyalgia and all chronic fatigue with these products. I mean, these products are amazing. They're made with herbs. They're made with fruits and vegetables. They're all organic. We have amazing coffees. But I definitely encourage everybody to detox first. You gotta open the pathways so that you can let the good stuff in, so your body can go, oh, I recognize these nutrition supplements. I'm going to balance out and heal myself, because that's all these products do, is get the body in alignment so it can heal itself, because we're amazing. Our bodies are amazing. Our bodies are made to heal themselves. It's just that we keep putting crap in. We eat the snacks, we eat the seed oils, we eat the preservatives. You just can't believe the United States allows 10,000 chemicals in our foods, whereas Europe is like 600. So literally when you go to Europe, you don't feel digestive issues, you feel more energy. Their older people are walking around. They don't have the diseases we have. So you have to really start looking at labels, staying away from bad ingredients, and educate yourself. Google it. Titanium dioxide. I almost put that in my body the other day. And I looked it up, and it's like hard on your organs, cancer causing, inflammatory response. It messes with your DNA. I'm like, what? I mean, they put it in sunscreen, and now they're putting in food. And I'm like, oh, hell no. And I'm not putting that in my body. So you got to get particular. You got to get just very aware of what you're doing. And aware that our food is very deficient in its nutrients, and that you need the Vital Health supplements to get back into a harmonious state. And so living on a government check, I'm going to tell you right now, people tell me the products are expensive. If you join the membership, if you go in on a package, you're going to have a half off everything. And the thing is, are you going to invest in your health now, or are you going to pay in the future for when you get sick? And so you have to make that decision. Am I worth being healthy now, and I'm going to put some money behind it? Or am I going to let it go, ignore it, and wait for the future when my body is broken down? So it's your choice. Everybody has a choice. And it's your choices that put you through this life and gives you a trajectory. Like, what is your path? What are you all about? I am all about serving others. That's what Vital Health does for me. I serve others to make them healthier. I serve others to do hypnotherapy. I serve others for my art. I paint things that are happy. And so when you look at it, you feel joy. And that's how I serve others, because obviously I can't do anything for people. And I'm a good friend and a good listener. So you redefine who you are. And that's what my second book I'm trying to get published right now, From Trauma to Transformation. That's the biggest message in the book is, how do you rebuild yourself after you've been through trauma? Who are you now? And what are you attracting? And what are you needing to take responsibility for? And what do you need to forgive yourself for? Because I'm telling you now, if I could go back in time and say, I blame my husband for losing all my limbs. Oh, it feels good for a minute, right? No, his fault. It's his fault. But at the end of the day, I attracted that vibrational frequency into my life. Something about me attracted that strep A blood infection in my life. So I have now put myself on a course of forgiveness and working through my issues so that I rise above the lower frequencies that might have put me in that state and keep myself elevated. I still dip down, and you can't judge yourself when you dip down. You just need to recognize it, be fully aware of what is going on in your mind. Like when somebody is mean to you or somebody doesn't respond and your expectations are high, they're going to respond. You need to recalibrate, go into yourself and say, okay, I need to adjust my expectations. I need to give them a lot of room for why they're not getting back with me. You know, maybe they're going through something. You don't know. You don't know what people go through. So if you give them that wide understanding of space of everybody's going through a hard time, and give them that, most of the time it's stress on them and it's nothing to do with you. And if there is something to do with you and you can figure out what you've done wrong, that's when you kick in the apologies. That's when you kick in your love for them and you're sorry. And you know what I mean? So, but you just got to keep being a good person. You got to stay on your focus of what you're here to do. I figured out after all these freaking infections the last 4 months that maybe I'm just being tested, and to come back with that loving energy of gratitude and stay in that space. Sometimes it takes a little bit of energy. Sometimes it's easier to complain. I try not to, because the complaining energy is also a low frequency and it does bring more of it, opportunities for you to complain. And so it's best to state what you're frustrated about and then say, how can I get better at this? How can I make this better? How can I be better? Because we all go through that. Oh my gosh. Frustration seems to be our second middle name, right? With the world and everything is going on, and you feel so small and you can't really, affect the environment. But I have told you about the blessings, sending your blessings out and being grateful, and because there is a study where a group of people meditated in a crime-ridden city, and the meditators meditated with the intention of healing and putting love energy out there. And what happened was the crime rate went down while they were doing this. So we do affect our environment with our intention, mental thought. What do you think a curse is? A curse is your intention. So it's powerful stuff. What we put out as our intention, I am a good person and I'm a good friend. And my intention is to heal anybody that needs my help. That's my intention. So I never want to put intention out there. Like when my husband left me for another woman and I was really mad, my mindset was on cursing him, right? I was angry, all that. But that always comes back to you. It always does. Whatever you put out is going to come back to you. So you have to be very careful about being in a negative space and wishing ill on anybody, because it will come back to you. So now I'm all about love, joy, gratitude, and service. And stay in that mindset and kick out the negative thoughts. You're in control of yourself. And stay on that trajectory. Allows for sadness, and because that's going to come up. Don't beat yourself up if you slip. We're all human. And maybe you need to cry. Crying is a energy release. And it's a clearing. It's a healing. So never judge yourself. Don't ever do that. The only way you judge yourself is say, that wasn't my best moment. I need to apologize to that person if I spoke angrily. Or, I didn't like how that felt in my body. And so then you go into your meditation, and use the white milky substance around your body and feel that love and joy energy coming from Yeshua. And just stay connected. When you slip, don't get angry at yourself. And then but set your boundaries and try to be the very best you can be. And that's my best advice. And I know like a lot of my videos go on about this stuff, but the thing I'm trying to do in your life is change